Sonia Mills, good night. Alright, let me put on TikTok.
I should not even miss going to probation work. Because I do sus right here so same way. And still I get a little money. Not on this platform anyhow. But me not hear say Daniel here. Because I look for her mother at the wedding, you know, but me not see her mother. But me not hear say she and her mother not speak. The mother say, prophetess Daniel here, right, not invite her to the wedding. And she live in her mother house and she don't speak to her mother. So while she out and getting a spirit and a heal and a preach, she don't talk to her mother when she and her mother live in the same house. Wanna bring the gossip come, man. Bring the friggin' gossip come. Wanna know say a gossip me live off every day though. Bring the gossip come, man. Daniel, minister right. I chose say you not talk to your mother. You have to fix up that man. You have to fix up that man. Social media can drag you to plan, man. You have to fix up.
I doing. Make I put on my TikTok here. Good night, last why today was a hot day. We fix that up, man. Good, that's it in the fall, yeah. Same thing where I said. Alright. Good night, Lassam, Watson, Dan Watson, Dwayne, Sonia Mills. Let me say for anybody else. Alright. Enough love, enough blessing. As I come on in, double tap up the phone screen. Alright. Over TikTok, let me tap up the screen to invite out my people. What a thing. The school bus thing become a I'm gonna play the PNP. Oh, so this news I'm just a see, but I say it before. Ungranted bail in gas station stabbing case. A woman who was charged in connection with the stabbing of a gas station pump attendant during a dispute at a station in Whittown, Westmoreland, February 19, has been granted bail. That are the sister of the one we dead now, Renisha Forrester, appeared before the Whittown Parish Court on Tuesday, where she was offered bail in the sum of $100,000. Forrester, who is accused of the attendant during an altercation at the station, is also the sister of a woman who later died after being dosed with gasoline and set ablaze during the same incident. Boy, no sir. This is a mess. Yes, so the school bus saga continue in the parliament. No parliament today, the oversight committee. The people then they can know say the trickery in the whole thing. I'm gonna play even Omar Newell and Eli Clark catch up. So I'm gonna play some of the clip. Listen to Newell.
I'm sure. So just a few questions on.
Good night, Betty Ann. Ranch Hill. Oh.
Security. Can you tell us some of the security features that the rural school bus system comes with? I know there's camera inside, etc.
We don't know how this a cranberry water taste. This one is a cranberry water, man.
School buses, they are equipped with features for tracking the buses along route, for speed monitoring, for aggressive braking and cornering, for driver behavior monitoring. We actually have a camera that is focused on the driver, and we have cameras through the cabin of the bus that can monitor student misconduct as well. There are external cameras that can actually assist with investigations in the event that the bus comes into contact with fixed or mobile objects. We are able to monitor the speed of the bus. We have set a lower than normal standard speed for the buses to operate. Even though the speed limit might be 50 kilometers in a particular zone, we give our drivers a slow speed, and we can actually monitor in real time. We can get an alert in our bus operations center if a driver is going above the speed limit, and we can actually make an intervention at the same time.
Who manages the monitoring system? Is it JUTC or do you have a
joint
provider?
endeavor between the JUTC and the providers who are LHO.
So the providers and JUTC, and this is housed at
the Lyndhurst Road bus depot. Yes.
In terms of your parish, I know you have private maintenance providers in some parishes. Can you tell me a little bit about the arrangement? Is it with El Hydro or is it with JUTC?
All the arrangements up to this point for bus servicing and maintenance at the pillars around the country are between El Hydro and third parties. El Hydro will have a contract in place with the JUTC come April 1 for bus servicing and maintenance. But as at right now and up to the end of March, all arrangements are between El Hydro and their third-party contractors.
So come April 1, there will be a contract between El Hydro and the JUTC?
That is correct, sir.
Was this can you tell me a little bit about the procurement, the process for that particular contract?
This is a part of the overall approval process for the procurement of the buses. It actually came with a bus delivery, servicing and maintenance component up to the end of March this year. Thereafter, the JUTC will take over the maintenance costs, and hence we'll enter into a contract with the providers.
You're going to contract
who are the same people.
Mm-hmm. In terms of the new buses that you contemplate,
yes,
will a similar, I know they will be dispersed across the country as well, will a similar arrangement be in place with the current service provider, or will you be...
I couldn't speak to that member at this time.
That's just another, the $1.4 billion, does that, just following up on a question that member Birchall had asked, did that figure include the retrofitting of the buses?
Yes, it did.
So that did include?
Yes, it did.
All right, thanks.
Well, another one, I want to hear rough up. No, me dep on the wrong something.
Thank you, Chair. Just before, because, and if I have to establish it at every meeting, I will establish it at every meeting, Chairman.
You just made a
The internet in and out, me
heck
now.
of a statement for
Correct.
a long time.
No, but you're not going to be a bully in here. You know that already. You're not going to bully me.
Yeah.
So, Chairman, my questions will be based on 73. Will be based on 73A of the PAAC. I am not here for any pony show, that horse and pony show with nobody. I am here to deal with the business of the people.
Set him
And
right.
what 73A empowers this committee to do, which is to examine budgetary expenditure, to monitor expenditure as it occurs, and to inquire into the administration of the government to determine hindrances to efficiency. That is what I am here to do.
Well,
and so I have
proceed.
some questions
Proceed.
questions
Clark,
for the
please
minister
allow.
based on that.
Allow.
No, but before, Chairman, I think it's important that Jamaica knows that he doesn't represent what the
I'm good,
sample
Dan.
size of parliamentarians is. He's extremely rude and brash and crude and vulgar.
Yeah, man.
And that isn't necessary in a place like this, as a gentleman.
All right, go.
Chairman,
Let's go to
what?
the question. No. Well, if you would keep quiet, we could conduct the work of the committee.
Chairman,
You spoke for like 5 minutes in a statement before I asked you for the question.
Now interrupt, then want interrupt, kind of want the question then for ask.
My mother watching, she wouldn't be proud of me talking while here I talking. All right, so the PS mentioned earlier, Chairman, that the ministry, so I support
You
the
want to
ideas
override
of a
bunting
reliable,
and nobody can
efficient public
override, you know.
transportation system,
What a thing.
that is affordable and safe. It was mentioned earlier that the JUTC is implementing and managing the system, but that the ministry procured the buses. Is it the norm does the ministry generally procure buses for the JUTC's fleet?
Definitively, yes.
So that is
Not
general.
only the rural school bus, but other buses in the fleet.
Was the JUTC consulted in terms of the decision on whether the buses would be new or used for this particular program?
No, they could not be consulted because it was an unsolicited
Good night,
proposal
Nadi.
that the ministry received.
So the policy was in response to an unsolicited proposal? Yeah.
No,
Was the policy in response to an unsolicited
PS,
proposal?
No,
PS,
no,
don't
sir.
keep turning off your mic.
Yeah.
Just keep on your mic.
Okay, no.
So the policy was there ahead of the unsolicited proposal?
Yes, sir.
So the ministry had intended to implement a rural school bus system and to procure buses for same.
Yes, sir.
Was there any consideration of whether the buses to be procured would have been new or used for this system?
The consideration started out as being new. However, based on the unsolicited proposal, they were used buses and we accepted that.
Would it have been
I've done.
prudent to, since the ministry has
She
an
couldn't answer
agency
a
that is in
question,
the
you know.
business of managing a large fleet and dealing with the issues involved, would it have been prudent to get some advice from
It's
the
a buffer.
agency before deciding whether new or used buses would have been, because an unsolicited proposal is not something that binds you. It is a proposal. So I just want to know whether it would have been prudent to get some advice operating and maintaining large public transportation fleet.
What I can say at this point in time is that the JUTC assessed the unsolicited proposal.
Was it always the intention of the ministry to roll out this program in September 2025?
I would not say, given that timeline, what I will say, it was always the intention of the ministry to roll out a rural school bus system, actually it was supposed to be rolled out from 2023.
So you were behind in terms of when you had intended to roll out.
Yes, sir.
So in terms of the unsolicited proposal, was any opinion sought from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, for example, which had experience implementing a used vehicle program for their
I
fleet?
like how Omar fixed Eli.
In terms of the monthly cost of maintenance, has any study been done to see how that compares to the fleet that the JUTC has? So year one on acquisition of a JUTC bus traditionally, has any study been done to see how the maintenance costs for this fleet compare to that?
I think you're talking about life cycle costs.
Yes.
But I'm going to invite Mr. Ellington. Then I'm going to ask you to pause because you've gone through a number of parts to your question. So I'm going to ask you to pause after the life cycle costs, and then I'm going to go to Mr. Dawes and then Mr. Williams. But so in reformulating Mr. Newell's question.
All right, so the school bus are the main topic today, and I don't want them. And with that, the Auditor General is now investigating it also, and something go wrong. What me want the Auditor General to make sure she do, no make them send them no fraud something, you know, because they will do them something with them for not get catch, you know. Hey, then cunning, you know. Then cunning. I continue to listen. Nikisha Burchell back them up now too. Watch this. Bun them, say, him not turn up today for come say a bad mind, the PNP bad mind. Darrell Valls not turn up for come say a bad mind. Now, anytime a PNP question them a bad mind.
And I must say, I'm happy to be here today to be able to learn from what you've been sharing with us, because there's a lot of information out there that is conflicting and confusing, and this PAA.
1 minute before we're going further. You know, so I know I have to put that in my ear. Yeah, to cause problem. That's a trick where them I use. Ball out and carry on when they know say you're going to catch them in a den trap. So then sit down and plan it up. When him a speaker house, nobody can override him. Him can't have a quiet. But him a come disrespect. So me tell you now. You know, so I have to use ear dye, you know. But me now, so I not going get my ear fixed, so me go put little dye in it. So I buy one of the little shampoo dye. Would you believe me say it irritate up my skin, people? But not only that, a little of it drop on my foot. And would you believe me that it burn my skin? The dye burn my skin. And I was saying, what could I hear this dye? That the dye drop on my skin. May I try all kind of home remedy. But every now and then it still itch. Now the way I can put on it. The whole of them are dye fake. But tell us I can't use ear dye. I'm allergic to ear dye a couple years well now. But I say, oh, the ear grew up, man. I go fix up the ear. So if I go get the ear comb, I'll the ear, my head, I can't go make that. I want to braid it. A long time I not braid me. A long time. So we're good for the skin now where the dye drop on and burn. I put peroxide, I use cold water, hydrocortisone cream. Me use that on it too. It help little and then it gone back again. I mean, I have to continue to use the hydrocortisone cream. I have it right in front of me. Anything else? Hydrocortisone cream are really good cream. I never outright it on my house, you know. It's a little miracle working cream, I tell you. Antibiotic ointment, that's another good one, you know. I don't have none, you know. But you know, tomorrow I'm gonna buy the antibiotic ointment. You know, me always, maybe, you know, so maybe if me look me find one in me. Maybe I have one in my bag with my stuff, you know, as I talk about it. I'm gonna look when I finish. Oh, don't use too much. I must say that my diet, you know. Me say if me see it still a continue, you know, because this today Wednesday. And today and from Saturday and it kinda like it irritate my skin more. Just one little part it drop. But I may cause it. But that's alright. If me see it get any worse. Good night, Vian. It's not a wound. It's not a wound, it's not a cut, Vian. Oh, me can't show you it. It's skin. And it's like underneath it burns. The ear dye drop on my skin. So there's no cut or any sore. It is just that the place is tender and it was irritated. Well, the irritation is down, but it still burns. Oh, the peroxide may be too harsh. Alright, so tomorrow I'm gonna buy the antibiotic cream. Tomorrow. If me not find it in my bag. Me should have you know. Me should have in there. I will look for it. Someday I never mind, so. Cut some aloe vera. Alright, so I put some aloe vera upon it the first. When I find so it start irritate is Monday. I find so no man, why my skin? But I remember say it drop on my skin. I'ma wipe it off. Keep it dry. Well, it's dry. It's down here, so my foot in it. Let me see if I can show it on my foot. See, right here, so. No, I can't lift up. Oh, I do? I can't lift up my foot. Oh, no, my foot have to lift up. See it right. You can see? See it right there? You see that? You see that, Naughty? Any day I can't lift up my foot when I can't move. You see it, Naughty? You see it, Vian? Let me see if I show you. Yeah. Right. So you see what I tell you? This dye drop on my skin and irritate my skin. And it feel like a burning sensation. So me just try every little thing, man. Me use the aloe vera with it and it did feel a little and then it just back again. Everything me use, then it come back again. You can't see it. Alright, you're gonna see it tonight because me, I'm gonna make you see it tonight. See it right there, you know? You see the mark? Look now, they see it there? See it there now? You don't see the mark? Oh, send you the picture. Me wipe it too hard. Me feel so true. Me feel so true you talk me. Yeah, you know me feel so true you talk? Because me say, you know, me try to get the dye off of the skin. So, this is a birthday gift, you know. Now me bought me say, no, me I go put like a dye in my head, you know. Me look at me and I say, but the ear grew up so much now. Me I go braid the ear. Me don't want the ear to have like a black color. And the dye drop on my skin, you know. I look there. Me use Vaseline too. Alright, everything me use, it may just cool down. And then after a while, me feel back the burning sensation. So, me no know. Me I watch it cause right now, me no want nothing to my foot, you know. Oh, cause me have to walk on it. Me try hey, me must say I try too much difference. You know, say too much difference me I try. Me try the peroxide. Me have all Avena lotion something. Me use the Avena. Me use some. Me have some I have some castor oil USP. Let me show. I think me had put so much at one time, you know. That's what the real problem is. So me use hydrocortisone. Then when it come back, me try baby oil. Then me try this castor oil something, but this is not the castor oil like the black one. This are more. It can use the one you can use for laxative. And me have Avena. Oh, so alright, me not put nothing more upon it for the night. Nothing more. Need a hydrocortisone, nothing more. I'm gonna use cold water too. Too much mix. Me feel say that's why it get worse. I try too much because I did use the aloe vera too, you know. Because I have aloe vera outside. So me did put some too. Me think me I put too much something. Trust me. Anyway, let me get back to the show. Yeah, that one. Tetracycline. I always have one of them something in the bag here, you know. I wonder. Oh. My bag needs some first aid stuff, you know. You know, my bag need first aid stuff. I'm not supposed to not have. You know, I need ginger and violet from where you hear me attack, so I'm not buy it, you know. And purple lotion. And I tell you too, sometimes I never come to for a thing, you know. I'm gonna need that. I don't have none in my bag. Neither the other one, so I need that. The bag must always have an antibiotic ointment. So we have that for daily. But since I rub the hydrocortisone now, I don't feel it. But you see, maybe by before I forget up, I go feel the burning sensation, and that's my problem. I wonder if yeah, and it never so big. It was you know, say because this is true. It was me. So I itch it. Yeah, if back to tomorrow my birthday, so I'm in a business. Me I go about my business. But if it's still like that, Friday, I'll make the doctor look on it and prescribe something give me to put on it. Because sometimes a simple little something here end up turn big things. So, Sean Dawkins, good night. Marcia Curry, good night. If you're still in Jamaica, December, I will bring you some pocket size ointment. Look how long you gotta take for come to Jamaica, man. December again, Vian. Which area is? Which area is, Vian? Which area is? New York, New Jersey, Florida. Andrina Shaw, good night. Alright, meantime, let me get back to what we're talking about. We're talking about the bus saga. And
2-5 Minister of Health, Dr. Alfred Dawes.
I'm not ready to play Alfred Dawes yet. I want to hear how Nikisha put them in a them place.
I'm happy to be here today to be able to learn from what you've been sharing with us, because there's a lot of information out there that is conflicting
and confusing,
and this
PAC
through 73A gives us that opportunity to really follow the money and see where the value is redounding to the benefit of the students. I must tell you that before I came here, rural MP, this is very important. So, Chairman, I'm going to ask some questions, and then you can stop me when I'm out of time. All right? I'm going to go back a little. I don't know if this is Director or PS, but from the research I've seen and the information swirling, it is said that the buses entered Jamaica without the pre-inspection certificates, which are normally required under Jamaica motor vehicle import policy. That's information. So I want you to clarify for me, right? Why, if that was the case, why was the pre-shipment inspection certificate
something about the bus
requirement waived for these buses? And if they were waived, who waived it? I'm going to ask you. Okay.
The buses are inspected.
Sorry?
There was no waiver of the inspection report, and when they come in as well, the ITA, Island Traffic Authority, has to certify the buses as well before the JUTC.
But the bus them not good when they come, so them not inspect them.
So
the bus them did a broke down the road.
Before they came here. By whom?
The first set of buses, the JUTC had a team going out with the supplier of the bus.
But I know that the other woman is just said to our, when I say LM3 or something like that, the
buses to ensure that
people
are getting what is
in
the contract. Thereafter, the supplier was expected to ensure that he's providing us with what is in the contract. And when the buses get here, the supplier
come that way next month in a van. That's why I'm ask you which area there.
There's a post
New York,
inspection report before the buses are handed over to the JUTC, and when the buses are retrofitted, the JUTC also with the ITA ensure that they fit within our local regulations.
So they would have checked on the mechanics and stuff and diff and all of that before it got here. So the fact that they came means that the JUTC and their inspectors assured the government that these were suitable for us here.
Let me back up. The first set of buses, the JUTC with the suppliers ensured that based on what was signed in the contract, those buses, the supplier was giving us what was required. Having done that, the supplier now would work with those specifications, and so when the buses come in, they would then be a post-shipment inspection.
Okay, so who laid out the specifications then in the contract? Because if JUTC was just checking off,
JUTC, when the proposal came, assessed the proposal for the technical requirements, and so would have ensured that we were getting buses that they were satisfied with. The ITA was
No
also
nonsense. And a
involved to
fool
ensure,
argument.
because
Foolish
when
argument.
the buses were retrofitted, doors were moved and other things were moved, because they would have to be in line with our requirements.
Mrs. Cross, if I could assist for clarification, the pre-inspection was to say that the overseas pre-inspection was to say that the buses met the specifications.
Yes.
But I think you're referring to the mechanical inspection for the roadworthiness of the
Like the
vehicles. When was that done?
I wish you were as bright as ChatGPT.
That would be done when the buses were got here, and because the refurbishing
The man you
had
mix
a
up, you
set
tie
of
up
things
yourself,
that
man.
you need to do. You need to change tires, you need to change all the aspects of the mechanics that must get the buses out there, and so they would have to be checked for road worthiness based on the
Henry,
standards
thank you,
of the
sweetheart.
JUTC.
But that's the Island Traffic Authority. That's the point I'm trying to get. Is the Island Traffic Authority is the agency
Yes.
that certifies them as being roadworthy. That's just the point I'm trying to.
All right, so let's talk about the cost and the value for money. I heard some different figures today, but the program, based on the research I did last night, said $1.4 billion is what it cost us for about 110 buses. Then I heard some other figure here today. I think I'm a little unclear on that. But that initial set of buses that came to Jamaica, what was the average acquisition cost? So including that, you know what you pay them for the bus, but the maintenance package or whatever else you needed, the retrofitting costs, what did it cost us to land
Exactly, I wish I had
and get on the road one of those buses?
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Member. So the bus cost and freight is $543,455,500. The brokerage fee, $108,691,100.
So that would make it 600 and odd million. Continue. Come here,
The bus refurbishing, I'm seeing here $297
No. Refurbishing can't come in at it.
$5,000.
No. Hold on. Let me pause here. Let me pause.
20 cents.
Let me pause here, because you chat garbage. For the bus then for coming in here, what she said the bus then come in for? 500 and odd million. 100 and odd million. Make sure finish our story.
Yes, that maintenance cost is included,
1.44
but we're just giving the breakout. So for the 1.4, that is also included.
Make sure continue.
So I was trying to
Various clearance fees in Jamaica, $8,151,832.62. And the 15% GCT, $5,298,690.65.
Okay, so it's confusing because you're giving me individual costings and then lumped in some group costings. I'm trying to figure out what it cost us to
No,
learn.
the only group costing I gave you was that the maintenance is included in the 1.4.
The maintenance can't include in a 1.4. Daryl Voss and buy the bus them for 1.4.
Separately per month, I would have given you that.
I think the question was just what was the average cost per bus to get it on the road operating? That's you just say.
No lie, don't lie, Vian.
And divided by whatever the number of buses were.
I would have to divide and do some math and get back to you, but
The 1.4.
Chef, I got divide.
Yeah, so that's about
People laugh at dead tonight.
12 million something per bus.
okay.
12 million for one of them, the bus?
Did the
No,
government do
man.
any cost
No.
analysis, getting a new bus versus getting this this bus, did we do that and we were satisfied at
12
that
million
time
for one of them
and
buses?
if we did, we were satisfied at that
It's
time
a
that this was
wicked set
the
of
best
people who alone
spend
to figure
for the
prison.
money, correct?
Yes.
All right. The public VIN, some information again that's out there. The VIN that we saw, some of them said the bus is aged from between 10 to 15 years. Is that accurate?
The average age is 12 to 12 years.
12 years.
So 10
Yes,
to 14
average.
would have been the range. Would be a reasonable
10 to
range.
14 years.
Yes.
Okay.
And you
All
buy
right,
one of them the bus there for 12 million, and one lick.
The mileage on these buses.
A newborn
Do you
Coaster
have
and a
an
cost that.
average of,
And unless you
you
say
know,
something
how they're
wrong.
running? I'm trying to sell a truck now and they're asking me the mileage.
Jesus
So I kind of
Christ.
want to know how we were doing.
No, man. On a dangerous.
The managing director will answer that. Can you move on to another question so that I can, just for efficiency,
Right.
but
I'm not
you
sure
will
that
get
this
that
figure, you know.
shortly.
All right.
And it was 12.7 million per bus when you divide the 1.4.
Yes,
by
that's why I
number.
said average about $12 million.
None
there,
of bus
Chairman.
that cost 12 million.
Okay,
It's
so
the
give us
biggest
the
lie
cost
that.
analysis that you did. What would have been the cost had we chosen
Second-hand
to get a
bus?
new bus over that
No matter, man.
12.7 million for the older bus? What would have been the cost?
Where's the $5,000? When you say $1, then pay for
Maybe
your bus.
we could do
Could
that
you
another
ask
way.
those questions and we furnish you with
I figure you would have an idea since the
No, but there's
since the
100
minister-
new buses coming,
Right,
so
since the
let's-
minister has indicated that you're switching from the old fleet into acquiring new buses, I'm sure you must have some idea what these new buses cost.
The liar they set up
We
people that
have
me
an
see in
in-house
Jamaica.
estimate.
One of them
But
bus that
that
cost
would be
$12
based
million.
on the handles of the
And that
marketplace,
was value for money.
because
On a
the
wicked
new
man.
buses would have more general specification than the used buses, because we could not go to market with the specification for the used buses if we are looking at
Hold on,
making
me have a guess. Me get him in. Hello, good night. Derval.
Good night, Auntie.
What going?
Auntie, me say, Auntie, them people, every thought them talk is a lie. Every thought them talk is a lie. You auntie, honest a lie.
If they lie,
Every thought them talk is a lie. No, sir. But they listen, Auntie, me say, Auntie, no, sir. Every thought them people talk is a lie, you know.
so
There's
what?
nothing true come out of them mouth.
So one of the bus cost $12 million.
Oh, Jesus.
One of old school
$12 million.
bus. One of old, when you could have get a new coaster bus. You could have get two coaster bus for the one old junk bus. So no care where them a try to go round and make up this and make up that, just now work out. Cause we not buy it none at all.
So true, Auntie, so true. Them a go around, we get the money to buy the another 100 bus, but them not get the money, you know. Them not getting no money.
They
They
not
not
buy,
get no money for buying no more bus.
no bus not buy neither. I just this guys then come up with that for say them a go buy a bus. No go so. No go so, my brother.
To retire now, he want the money for him grandpa them.
You're right. We could have almost buy one little box house then when they have a sell for 15 million.
I never love you one more time, God come look back.
Thank
I love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I never laugh at them for taking me night Auntie.
we are looking
Yeah.
at.
Thank you.
They are sorry listen here.
Yeah man, may I finish
They
play.
want to put.
Yeah, may I play out the clip. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, let me play it back.
We are looking at.
Okay. All right. The mileage on these buses. Do you have an average of, how they were running? I'm trying to sell a truck now and they're asking me the mileage. So I kind of want to know how we were doing.
They can't answer a question.
The managing director will answer that. Can you move on to another question so that
She just want the
I
question
can-
and
just
move
for
on. What did they say,
efficiency,
oh man?
but you will get that shortly.
All right.
And it was 12.7 million per
Per
bus
bus,
when you
12
divide the
months.
1.4.
Yes,
by
that's why I
number.
said average about $12 million there, Chairman.
Okay, so given the cost analysis that you did, what would have been the cost had we chosen to get a new bus over that 12.7 million for the older bus? What would have been the cost?
Where's the Irma Russell candy derm cream? A long time I never said that cream there.
Or maybe we could do
Could you
that
ask
other way.
those questions and we furnish you with
I figure you would have an idea since the
No, but there's
since the
100 new buses coming.
Right,
So
since the minister has indicated that you're switching from the old fleet into acquiring new buses, I'm sure you must have some idea what these new buses cost.
So they
We have an
spend
in-house
they
estimate,
spend how much money, right?
but that would be based on a canvas of the marketplace because the new buses would have more general specification than the used buses because we could not go to market with the specification for the used buses if we are looking at making it competitive. So it would be looking at the marketplace and saying,
So we're not even have a bus
what it
them
is
1
that
year.
is there.
And we're going to
for
spend
the-
1.4 billion. And then we're going to go back and find money again to go buy one of that. I was a joke thing, this, you know.
150 buses were, it was working out at roughly 3.3
I could joke this.
billion.
3.2.
Billion for the new?
3.2 billion for 150 new
That was
buses.
what was in the budget. 3.2 before it was taken.
3.2
billion,
thereabout
roughly.
billion for about 150 new, and it would have cost us something like about 1.4, you say, for the
So this would have been 20. This works out at 21 million per new bus.
21 million per new bus, based on what you're seeing in the
And
the market.
similarly, I imagine a new bus would come with us with warranties, etc.,
Yes.
maintenance, etc.
Maintenance package and so on.
But then
Okay,
in
all
your
right.
bus, you don't want a
So what
maintenance for
then
a while.
informed the policy switch from old buses to new buses?
There was not a policy switch. If we go back to when we started looking at the whole business of the rural school buses, because the JUTC and the students within the KMTR, they had the advantage, as one member pointed out, that the students in the rural areas did not have. And so from June 2023, the ministry started...
No, Mr. Cross, if I could just help, it's not the policy of the rural school bus program. I think Ms. Birch is just asking the policy to switch from used buses to new buses. When did that decision, whether it's a policy or that
And what
decision?
informed it, and what informed it?
Chairman, what informed the decision to move from the used buses to the new buses is the PPC. The PPC would have clearly indicated that we should go competitive going forward and they should be new buses.
So they felt we weren't competitive with the decision we made before?
I can't say how I would be interpreting their position. I'm telling you what was said in the document.
In the document, okay. All right, so my final question,
Up here, man, this is going in the country, you know.
the Minister of Education, Dr.
You know,
Morris,
some mad this
at
are going.
Finance Committee this week, and she indicated that we're at about 80% or so thereabout in terms of attendance, school attendance. But the report we got here today is that this rural school bus has dramatically increased the student attendance and truancy and so on. I've got very generalized commentary about that. Do you have any specifics, whether from yourself or that you've received from the Minister of Education, that gives you the confidence that this rural school bus system as is satisfying the need that exists in our school system?
Education and parents.
Just give me a few, let me pull up the data that
All
I
right, while
got
you're
from
pulling
the
up the
Ministry of
data,
Education.
I have Mr. In the second round, Mr.
All right. Let me tell you something. Hey, this is a complete mess. And I think right across Jamaica, everybody should have, but I don't know what happened to it. It can't like them people, I don't know what they got India going to do to it at all. I don't believe in a witchcraft, but it seems like them people are witchcraft because I don't understand how them get away with so much sitting. The man just got take money because election and I come up boy my buy all bus and set and spend 1.4 billion. Then she can say everything did in the 1.4 billion. And that the man did say in the parliament. And he jump up and a blaze up and say a bad mind, PNP bad mind. And no one can't even explain it. So the auditor general is now looking into it. And I'm watching, just say by what? June, July, we're supposed to get a result. So make we see what go on. Because there's no way this can write. And the auditor general, if you're going to make them send paper, come give them. Any which part they say them buy the bus them from overseas, make it be known, make we can find out what kind of tricky in the business then do. Because something right with them school. I've been saying it from day one. I'm not coming here now to just say it. For the mention about my buy bus and an old bus, see them, me make sure I have one right pan with me the right. So every time I stay right side of it, because I'm not talk about the old school bus. And as I said, school bus is a good thing. And I said from the beginning, why buy old bus? I said, no, not even 1 year, I'm not going to buy a new bus. Why we not just buy new bus? Who not talk about the country, not this and that, and don't have the money and squander it out? Every time anybody mention nothing, you all big mouth Daryl Vaz, I can tell people about them bad mind. It is unacceptable. Alright, let me play Daz now, Dr. Daz.
You know, unfortunately, in my past life as a trauma surgeon, I saw the effects of the casualties from bike taxis. So this is something that has been dear to me. And on further interrogation of why we couldn't find a solution to get kids and adults, and the member from St. James is correct. Sometimes you do have HERA. You do have 6 people coming to hospital after a 2-bike collision. But what we found out was that in many instances, the reason why people are using the bike taxis is because the roads cannot allow for cars or buses to go into those areas. Now, how can you, even if you're getting smaller buses, how can you solve?
Oh, hold on, I'm glad Dr. Daz, but hold on, the Dr. Daz, make I say something on that. Just last week when me telling them I go up by one place named Akazal. You go back walk and go down and turn, go around, okay? I think the road is secure, the road is bad. When me turn off of the main to go up to the people that I may go, I stop and I took a test. See a lady, a big woman, stop there. And I'm alone in her car, so I just stop and give her a ride. And where did the time? And she said she'd have wait for the taxi. I said, so taxi coming on the road? She said, no, at the bike taxi. 3 man use them bike and carry them. So when they come off of the taxi, when they take the taxi from Bagua and it drop them on the main road, no road, no daily road, them wash way, you know, and patrol and something, you know. So at the bike man, them, I have to take them from this. So I took for them, I have to pay, you know. So them have to come off and pay the bike man them for carry them go there yard. At them a condition they have in Jamaica. And then on the sound I go buy new bus for put on which road? Where is the road for the bus? Oh no, it's a setup. Sure.
Using the bike taxis is because the roads cannot allow for cars or buses to go into those areas. Now, how can you, even if you're getting smaller buses,
no proper road for the bus, and those bus thing are not in Jamaica to service the bus. So all them want come talk about
and that's why I parts them they can't get on the bus, them are brought down, and that's why them are gonna get new bus. I try come trickery. I broke a bus, them are brought down, and then no road, no the free bus, them are mash up. I whole heap of bus them park up, yeah? So a bus then care, so Dr. Daz.
And they can't go to Junction.
And a whole heap of place you can. Which part may I tell you something I go last week? No bus can't turn off for me if you say them I can't pick me up there, so. A bike as a ear Dr. Daz, but me play about Dr. Daz.
Yeah,
Yeah, I eat that. They want to take away for all on.
Of the casualties from bike taxis. On further interrogation of why we couldn't find a solution to get kids and adults, and the member from St. James is correct. Sometimes you do have you do have 6 people coming to hospital after a 2-bike collision. But what we found out was that in many instances, the reason why people are using the bike taxis is because the roads cannot allow for cars or buses to go into those areas. Now, how can you, even if you're getting smaller buses, how can you solve for that issue with the bike taxis where it is the state of the roads why the people are forced to use bike taxis?
I think you're asking a reasonable question, but this is a multi-pronged approach in government. So it's not only the Ministry of Energy and Transport. We will have to do some consultation with the National Works Agency, looking at their road network. And based on my former, where I'm coming from, I know that consultations are currently happening now as to the amount of roads.
You know, unfortunately, in my past life as a trauma surgeon, I saw the effects of the casual.
Foolishness you attack. Them the road I'm talk about now fix. I think the road I'm talk about in a Natalie constituency. I mean, I know so far fair constituency go. We up in a some bush there. Up in a Akazal, turn off for some main there fear sitting there me see pan light post around there so. And Natalie Nita are the member of parliament for them the area there. Them the road they coming like a from PJ Patterson day, nothing to run, nothing to fix that them the place there. It coming maybe not even PJ time. Then they coming like a from when PWD did a fix road. Them forgotten a bike of a carry people them. So I saw the bike man them make their little hustling. Don't go bike and skip cross them they sitting there. Alright, I'm making an ear but me not telling like the PNP, they really pin them down today. Trust me. PNP, they really pin them down. Listen to
on this report that I've received, number 2, item 2 says resurfacing area was done under a tripartite agreement with Rekatan and of course Grand Slam. What role did Grand Slam play in this process?
All right, so Grand Slam track at an event that was carded for shortly after the track would have been laid, and so they had an interest in assisting us.
So all the stadium never fixed back again. Then now they fix the stadium. And what is about?
And also, given that
I'm joking.
we given
Man,
that
good night.
we're in dialogue with them in relation to that meet, we had to ensure that they were also bound to the terms of the agreement. They also assisted us in having the price negotiated.
Yeah, Mr.
So
say this based on the mediation, yeah.
Them and Rekatan. And we benefited from that, and so we had to include them, as any good counsel would do, to ensure that they are bound by the terms of the contract as well. But the primary persons to do the work.
They're going to resurface. I want them to resurface. About 2 years now, they resurface the stadium. Now we're going to resurface it again?
In some ways,
what kind of thing right here
part of the project management team for the project. That's what I would call them. They were not the expert, but certainly in terms of negotiations and in terms of renaissance and so forth. Reconnaissance, sorry.
They were an interested party who played the role of a friend of the ministry to get the thing done in time.
No, not a friend of the ministry. Because certainly I didn't know them before. And since in this instance, P.S. and I are the ministry, We didn't know them before, so they were not the friends of the
I
ministry.
use it in a sense when they said somebody's a friend of the court, somebody who can assist the court in getting to justice. In that sense, I use it, not in a personal friendship sense.
Yeah, but Chairman, I understand your question, and I would want to regard Grand Slam as having an interest to serve, because they had a meet that was publicized internationally. They had already committed resources to this event. When they came to inspect the track, they were alarmed at the state of the track, and therefore it was within their interest to ensure that the track was resurfaced, as it was in our interest.
Okay.
So I would just put them at that.
Any further?
Yeah, what is, since the track meet has been held, what is the nature of the relationship between the government of Jamaica and Grand Slam? Noting that Grand Slam has had their challenges in holding other similar events around the globe as they would have advertised. And secondly, in terms of the payment of the 58 million that I'm seeing here, was Grand Slam a part of this payment package? And did they do any work in lieu of rental of the stadium? And can you give the Jamaican people assurance that the amounts paid here, 58 million, was from the coffers of the Jamaican people?
Yes, so the first question, I can assure the country that the 57,914,000
784
was from the consolidated fund and from the taxpayers of Jamaica. All of that came from the ministry and from the Sports Development Foundation. And that was the complete amount that was paid.
I want to interrupt you because I'm not, you said from the consolidated fund. So the Sports Development Foundation doesn't, all its funds now come through the consolidated fund?
Well, the Sports Development General Manager is here. I've been speaking a lot. With your leave, Chairman, you may want to explain, Mr. Beckford, how the SDF is funded.
Good morning. The answer to your question is that it technically comes through the council fund now.
But is there still,
but it's still
the source of the original source of the funding is from a tax on
betting and
gambling.
Yeah. Right, but it used to go directly to Chase, but it now goes council fund to Chase.
And then reallocate.
Right, but some of the legislation, I'm not a legal expert, but some of the legislation still remains in place.
So where them have it twist and turn, so?
Any final questions?
Yeah, Mr. Bernard did not answer the nature of the relationship with Grand Slam.
Well, we ended our relationship with Grand Slam Track after we paid them the sums that were due, and we have had no other relationship with them since then, as far as I know. None whatsoever.
So some of this 57 million was paid to Grand Slam?
As project managers, the monies were paid to Grand Slam.
Or the entire 57
million? The entire
million
amount was paid to Grand Slam.
Members, have any further questions? Anybody else?
Just the last one, because I don't want to belabor Mr. Bernard and the team, but just to get a timeline as to when the track will be certified. I know you gave some reasons as to why it was not certified, and you stopped at the point of saying that you're in the process of re-engaging and doing testing.
PNP, tell them, sir, the track not certified, and then come and talk about with bad mind. I see them now?
Window that you have from your
well, remember, I cannot give a guarantee, but I can give you an indication. Within the month of April, the tests of the track will be done. The lab work will also be done thereafter. So when I consulted with Major Brown yesterday, who unfortunately is not here because of illness, he indicated to me that within 3 months thereafter, we should have the certification.
So then go fix up track and it can't certify. And them have to go refurbish, forget it certify. Wasn't we talking about it from day one? No, we didn't talk about it. Eh? Oh, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up, man. Derval is still there?
Yeah, man, we're there, man, auntie, we're there.
So when you hear say truck I figure refurbish.
Well, the truck don't certify, so what is snow?
You know, unfortunately,
on this.
Long time we don't talk about it. First of all, the color where them put on the truck and put green in it. Don't make the truck.
Yeah.
The vision for the truck, the green, nah work out. That a number one. So
politics.
It was all politics. It's like the school bus. It was all politics, and them have to go back. How much money on spend on one? And then now, on a come put on all tax pan board if people buy online, we have to go pay tax. The bank already tax the card. Every user use the bank tax here. So now we have to go pay extra tax again.
Exactly, my auntie.
Yeah? Bag juice. The ice tax is pan bag juice. The ice tax is on bag juice, people. What can go so? Which government thing for tax bag juice the most? Because you know, say the poor people them have to buy. And the little Sheen and the little Timu that people are buy upon now. And I tell them now, say, them have to go tax them. I wonder if the people we are buy on of a tax or the company we are ship them here. That me want to know.
They want tax TikTok too, you know, they want tax TikTok too.
Eh? So how them are going to tax TikTok? How them are going to do that? How that one they are going to work?
That me want to know, and it's that they run TikTok.
So, like we have a TikTok account, we have to go pay for it. Then so they want to charge me for YouTube too.
I like them at tell. Wow. I pay $1.
Them well one get out the No, but I want to know how it will work. I want to see how it will work. Because you said them are going to tax you for use TikTok. I want to see how that will work. And what way them are going to tax you for use TikTok. I don't understand.
Exactly.
Is it that them are going to ask TikTok for charge you for use the platform?
You must have saw. I don't know what I'm going to reach now, but they're tax TikTok.
Tax Instagram and Facebook too?
If TikTok get taxed, until the whole of them get taxed too. So this is going to know with them and the people in the media.
Oh, there's a country I grow. The country now grow. Beyond the country now grow, the country I go back away. The country not growing, sister. May I tell you. Me tell you. Me drive on the road them. Me go in a town and the place. All to them me go in a town and the place stink. I truth me attack. I'm a country but me have to talk the truth. Me can't lie like them.
That don't stink for true.
They not clean up the garbage, not clean up on time and the place stink and the water they not get for run properly and then green and marash and them. A prosperity that? They want to say prosperity. Me carry them go up a Cayman Island, go show them prosperity. And them they road they clean and you know and a patroller driving as the rain fall and they dig up it, them and fix it tomorrow. And every day garbage collected at the place there. They have a environmental department. And keep them place clean. So they need to go take a pattern, just jump and came and here we and go up and came and go ask them how they do it. And make them tell them how they do it.
Exactly.
Dirty. And so then all them do a throw mall in and hold them so them a patch them.
Yeah.
Tiny good night. A mall entering all as the rainfall, it wash out the mall.
Exactly.
And when they see some boy on the road with some little sitting, so them a fix all, and by the time, me tell a man, say, me sorry, you know. Me not going to no money when I'm out there stretch out na pan. I tell you, no. Me not going to none. You know, want to go buy cement and so on and try also for fix patrol. Me not going to no money. Me not pay tax and turn around pay on for fix the road.
Exactly.
And the very old of me pass the boy, they say them a try to fix. When me pass back, they look like a dirt, they mix up put in there. When the rain fall and the whole like dig out.
A dirt.
The road up a Long Mountain clean. That are up in a residential area. Them the place clean. And you're the uptown, so you're going to see clean road and something up there. And then, but you come down in a town and go down a Coronation Market and tell me how clean it is. Go down a Coronation Market and tell me how clean it be. You wall of downtown. And since me I swear we go down there and clean up some of my place out there, so I call out from Parade come down to this, so not look too bad.
Clean.
Yeah. Him clean it up. But go down a Mackenzie part and go look.
Dirty. I say you clean.
Hey, me end up a come from public where they go pick up somebody. And me end up drive around one back road where you pass Madden funeral home and then Wolipa funeral home run pan the back road there. And you have to go down in some ditch and go down in some ditch. And me don't know. And let me tell you something, man. Me don't know how people live at them the places. God they not ever know. Me don't prefer live a country and now one tree. Angela live at Beverly Hills, so up there so clean.
No me want know what the money today when they spend for the truck. Where the money today? How it go? How it go now?
Well, I
build new truck. How it go now?
We're watching and see where we're going because we don't really know where we're going. We don't really want to know. But what I'm saying here tonight, these are things that we point out. And the labor them would run and come out and come say a bad mind with bad mind. So, when you see where the bad mind now, me notice me not see no whole heap of them on TikTok talk about the flavor budget debate. Me not scroll and see, well, maybe true, me not scroll to them much because me not in their home. But me not hear and I see nothing on go nationwide, me say I try to big them up. Good night, Fergie. On go nationwide, me say I try to say, oh, it's one of the best budget ever read. But say, it's them people, them hypocrites until I go, God no.
You say big and fat and so like you cook yourself.
Yeah.
So I them not told. While and them him that.
They say the best, brother.
Wait man. Never fix confused. Wait, never fix him.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna open my
best budget. Best budget.
So me say,
that's bad juice.
Me say if me find a clip and show it, here I gonna hear what they say. Then I forget that earplay on me showing about.
You know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Dr. Daz. Oh, Dr. Daz, they say something I want to play me gonna hear. Let me find him now, Dr. Daz. But the I tell the people them say. We say if I eat no,
Cooperation program.
I eat this.
Remember those?
Listen.
Congratulations on your elevation, Chairman. Question to anyone, do you know about chicken buses? Chicken buses.
When I hear this after laugh, chicken buses.
So in Guatemala, they have these, what they call chicken buses, which are essentially the same used 10 to 15-year-old school buses. And they've made some modifications to them. And two of the key modifications outside of the colors and shortening of the overhang are that they change the transmission and and they change the engine to give more power. Now, the terrain of Guatemala, especially where they're going to Atitla and all of these places, they traverse similar terrain as East Rural and other mountainous constituencies.
The digital
they have found
tax,
that what goes very quickly, the transmission, and then the engines struggle when they're going uphill. So they move to manual transmission. Have you taken into consideration the fact that these buses were built for flat cities in the US, and that you may have to learn from the Guatemalans that transmission failures will be a significant part of your maintenance bill as time goes by?
Thank you, sir. Among the lessons we have learned is that the buses are best suited for horizontal plains, straight roads where they do not have to do much cornering or hill climbs. And so what we have done in terms of how we deploy them is to keep the longer buses on the plains and the smaller buses on in the hilly terrains. As a general rule, the JUTC does not include manual transmission in its fleet. We go for all automatic buses. So we're not contemplating in the short or medium term any changing out of the transmission system of the buses. What we will do is to deploy them in areas that they are best suited for. And that is why in the specifications that we have put forward for the next tranche of buses, we have made certain recommendations in terms of engine type, where the engines are mounted, the axle weight, the transmission type, and the cooling system, so that they are more adaptable to our travel, as well as the kind of terrains that the buses will have to maneuver.
The buses were a failure,
But I do take your point. I might do some research on the chicken bus myself to see how they, apart from how they perform, how they look. Thank you, sir. All right.
The chicken bus. God is... I wonder who this is now. Ah, boy, I love put people, you know, I don't know who, you know. But let me see who. Hello, good night.
No, Miss Jen. I think I never put me up on me. I mean...
Okay, alright.
Yeah, but that's okay. Take me down.
Yeah. Yeah, Fergie, that's it's not the bag juice is the worst one, is the digital tax and all that will implement, because many things are through digital transaction. So it means I want to know how it work. Because you have to come back and tell me how it go work in the closing. So the PNP, tomorrow Julian Robinson I go talk. I maybe get to watch it depends. Because I go have lunch. Anybody else tonight? Anybody else want to call in or anything? Oh, this person did call me one night. And did have something for say. Let me see if I get him. Every person will call me again.
Hello?
Hello, good night. You're up on the live now, but you don't call me for explain something. Me want you just go, me just remember and I call you.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah, thank you, Fergie. Yeah, this antigen.
I was saying to you that I think the Chinese is more dangerous
for Jamaica more than the Cubans. The Cubans help Jamaica. The Chinese take from Jamaica. That's the difference. So I don't understand why Donald Trump is going after the Cubans. Maybe he's afraid of the Chinese because they are superpower. That's my belief. Because 50 years of service to our country. You just throw it away like that without no negotiation, even to say whatever the circumstances, whatever breaches were there, we're gonna make sure that all those breaches, we fix all those breaches. Nothing 50 years after, right? We don't even have the doctor.
The Cuban government now fix nothing doing because that's how they make their income. They have an embargo on them, and what they do, they choose education for educate their people, and they use them to put back. That's how they function over all these 60 years. So you can't go down there and tell the people how they for run their country. They train them people for free.
President, I want to say, so out of 50 years, this been going on. Why now?
No, because Donald Trump tell them to stop it. It's all America. You know, today I was watching a clip on Instagram talking about how Hawaii become another state of the US. I capture it, you know. I capture Hawaii. I was watching it today. Man, me should see every video because I never know where to find it back.
This Trump is something else because I think it was last year to say him want to turn
Remember I want Greenland too, you know.
You know everything. This man want everything. And that one thing I big tell Mr. Trump to do. Just come for the Andrew Wallace administration also.
And that me want know where I take long for come for this. And that thing for come
for the administration.
And that thing for come for, you know.
Come for the administration, no sir.
Good night, Ashani.
1.4 billion to old boss.
Hey, I would have wash your foot.
Yes.
I would have go wash Mr. Trump foot. This system we have done here, it will dismantle.
It want cleanse, ma'am. It need cleansing.
Look here. Can you believe so they go fix a stadium and when we say it don't look good, then say a bad mind with bad mind. Now it can't pass and them have to go upgrade it back again. The old bus them away. Why then go buy old bus? Now them a plan for go buy new bus. When we
no new bus until we solve this problem. A full-time Jamaican people stand up for something. No new bus until we solve this problem. You spend I was listening to the rundown about the parliament, how the money spent. I think they spent over $80 million to change doors and buy tires. And they just, what can really go so? What? This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable, man.
This is criminality at the highest. And I saw some I don't think they're permanent secretary in the Ministry of Transport. But ma'am, if you was my mother, I would have tell you one thing. Ma'am, go home. Don't put yourself in no trouble for them criminals there. Ladies, when you go home, leave that when you go to prison, you know. This box business, I'm going to take an example of that. Something has to be done about this 1.4 billion.
But then the figures them what she gave Nikisha, you know. Now I don't need her, you know. She said she have to go back and do something. So from them the time till no, you don't have nothing. But
I'm saying to this two lady, if you listen to the Gen program tonight, stay far from it. Una family, don't make that will pass and put in no bang around. Don't go lie for them.
I agree.
Don't lie for those criminals. Leave them pass them business alone.
I agree.
Stay out. I know none of the permanent secretary. Listen, come public and say this is out of my hands.
But remember, you remember that very same lady that is there now speaking was the same person that they were that Mark came out and was rejecting?
Yeah, oh yes. Yes, mommy, ring a bell.
Yeah.
It's rotten. And Mr. Trump, please beg you, sir. Just come kill them Jamaican no boss. You know all you know the whole of them in the boss. We're not come for them.
I like that. I really do. I really like that.
Yeah, I tell you, this is no joke.
Yeah.
This is no joke. I'm serious. Donald Trump, you know them. Just come for them, no boss. Please. Please, I beg you. You got Venezuela, go for man. Come for them, man. Mr. Trump, please, I beg. Come for the criminal organization. The country gone. Corruption is the order of the day.
Corruption is the order of the day. Corruption is the order of the day.
9 to 5 job in Jamaica, corruption.
Yeah, corruption is the order of the day. And I let me tell you. But I tell you the truth that they may not be coming out publicly. But even some of the labor rights are not pleased. As a matter of fact, I see one of them on TikTok this morning. I finished this morning and I was just scrolling a little bit. And I see him always feel never too nice. And he complain about he want Toba to come fix up Clarkstown and Upper Chilanica Road and really bad in our town. So I say, what? If you cannot come out and contact, him will back him party to the tea, you know. Hey, the road them is a mess all across the country.
Somebody called me and tell me, say, listen, man, if you have plan to go to Jamaica, young man, get somebody to drive for you because you can't manage them road.
No, man, it's all good, Roland. Hold on. It's all good when you're on the highway that you have to pay the toll road. Those roads not bad. But after you come off of the toll road and to get to your destination, wherever that destination may be, you have some real swimming pool to go through, brother.
That's Christ. Then, ma'am, what happened to the Sparks and the Reach, ma'am? What happened to those programs?
The Spark stop spark and it now reach.
Jesus Christ.
Well, good night.
The first now history of Prime Minister called for a state of emergency for the road.
And the road.
State of emergency for the road.
I'll know it's
because you know why, ma'am? Because you know why? There's no procurement. The money gone. You're not understand. You're not following this Prime Minister. You're not following the trend of this man. He come out and said.
Yeah, long time, right?
Yes, he came out and said. State of emergency, because they must spend the money on procurement.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Jamaican. I know about Jamaica. I'm born and grew in Jamaica. First time PNP or JLP, this could never happen.
Never happen. It's so bad. I hear my son. Listen up. My youngest son is 31 years old, and I heard him say the other day. When him born and I go to school and all and something, him never see the road them so bad. And him is just 31 years old.
Jesus Christ. Listen, man. And it's playing out now in social media. It's the first time when we have a couple radio station, you see you guys make a big difference because you can see who are the bright people and who is not supposed to be in parliament. When you look at the PM, I'm not biased.
No,
I'm a Jamaican first.
We're not biased. We're not biased.
I'm not, but man, I tell you, when we look at the both side, the JLP are struggling bad. They are struggling.
They can't answer the questions. They can't answer the questions, yeah.
The minister, I look on the permanent secretary, he look back up it. I said, what? This is whoa.
It's a mess.
Jamaica people give them a plan. A manifesto where I can't see all the money. Jamaica people don't support that manifesto and people not passing a chance. Because no matter if me so dumb and so stupid, when me hear a anti-art man, a bag juice man, if I can once you can pay your bills for a couple of years. You become the owner of the house. You don't run with that Jamaican people. No, man. What do they want? What do they want? Nothing.
No, they want pay. They want pay.
And a plate of bag food.
Hey, suppose you see some liquor. The other day I was passing over Portmore here. What the area the name again? And if you ever see the little full cub houses And me here say 15 million for them. None of them room can hold a king size bed. None of those room cannot hold a king size bed. And you have dresser and chester drawer and night tables and stuff like that. The houses are like a chicken coop for 15 million.
You know, because we have to call a spade a spade. Some of us in Jamaica, we are not that, verse. So I believe next election around, I think the PNP have to break it down to the lowest syllables that the man.
Hold on, let me tell you something that I observed.
Yes.
For the longest while, I was in Jamaica when it was an election, but fortunately I was here this time for the election. And the whole election run down here, brother. We can't sit down and say anything. You see, election day is a whole heap of money there on the road. Vehicle park up and call people and pay them money for vote. This election we're going, all KFC they right around. KFC sitting a distributor right at every way. People all go vote and get KFC. It was a dirty mess.
Wow.
Plus, before the election, running up to the election, people were given black tank, chicken, bread, groceries. People were even getting groceries, weekly groceries before election. That's how bad it was.
So hold on there. So, as low we gone as a nation. That's our fault.
Yeah. The people there. Yeah.
And it's bad,
It's bad, man.
It's very bad. It's very bad. And them people are making decisions for me and you,
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
Yeah, the people that will make the decision for me and you, they are the majority in the country.
Yes! They are the majorities.
Mm-hmm.
Because the uptown people, they're not need, but the most of the people who have voted, are the ghetto people, them?
Are them, man. Are them my problem?
Yes! Then that's the problem. Before the election before the election day, one of my sisters called me and said, he not feel comfortable. I said, why? He said, majority will vote, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're not voting for policies.
They're not understand about policies.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, ma'am. Education. You need people need to get educated about policies. Not a plate of food.
Mm-hmm.
Not $5,000 box food. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
When we come to these Jamaican people, when we really come to our belly, because it seems like our belly, because me never hear me see KFC and people sending out KFC from 4 o'clock in the morning free food. It's just,
and you see that time when KFC bought them a celebrate and it was a test run because I learned that most of the who have the franchise are labor rights. So it was a test run to see how they would respond, and it was also used in the election. Every one of the polling station them right across the island, the JLP they have KFC right through.
This KFC. Why? I don't know what to do, but
they have the money. They have the money, and all the money where you see them a swingle away, they have it well secure up for another election. People get all them grocery shops stack out and them bars stack out, how bad they running. You see all in a central Westmont, in a central Manchester. Alright, I went down there 2 weeks before the election. Because my son sent some stuff. My son's girlfriend in the States sent some stuff, so I took it down for the young lady mother. And I didn't know where we were going, so when I reached, I stopped and I saw a man and I took him in the car. I was going the direction and he knew where it was, so I said he will show it to me. And we were talking. I said, Donovan can't lose, man. Donovan can't lose. But after that, when we go back down there, we see the same man, And I said, how comes in the make Donovan lose? He said, me dear, when money run election day, Donovan could test them.
Yes, because that seat was when it had everybody said Donovan will it, but Donovan the it's gonna win the seat. It was surprising to me that night when I watched the team because he was leading one time. After that, me see more about the girls start. Them said Jesus. It's Donovan let him lose.
And then again, I'm gonna show you another trick what happened to. This was a very nasty election. Some of the people that were working at the polling station were paid. If you notice, I like in Terryland constituency against Raymond Price, they have 900 and odd spoiled ballots. We're in the history of Jamaica in a one constituency here, so we have so much spoiled ballot. And not only one place that took place, that also took place in North Trelawney. They have 500 and odd spoiled ballots. So that was another tactic that was used. Because I learned that people we call them the polling clerk or whatever, them they were work inside. We hear that before election that they offer them upper Eastern Portland $500,000. That's how bad it was.
So all the money that they steal, nobody now have them, and them boys, them politicians now have them own money and flourish it like that. And
Yeah.
the tax use.
Thank you.
Election.
Thank you for that, Tayden. I don't know if that's how your name is pronounced. I have made mention of that on this platform and somebody said, oh, you're not supposed to talk those things. No, not because I go to church, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. That now got change none at all. But I think I should have a say to see the direction of my country, and I should be vocal about that. And if it's the PNP wrong, the PNP is wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't only come here to come say one person wrong. To me, wrong is wrong.
Yes.
Right? You see what happened with Jylan Silvera?
Yes.
I make sure I came out from day one, me no say him do it. Don't matter when nobody else want to say on the platform. I say so. I say, you know what, when things like that happen, the first person is the first suspect. Is the next, is the spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I know that. And then with the whole conflicting like this here and that here, I knew, especially when I hear that them a take out, them a tile place and them a paint place, I said, all right, that's you.
Yes, too much. Listen, a full time we as a Jamaicans stop put green.
So me can't go say it wrong now because I support that. Oh no. When Philip Powell baby mother came down and did what she did, that's Leoda Bradshaw.
Yeah.
I came out too. If you know what I said about Philip Powell, and some of them all come rush me on my platform. I say a big old man like you should have been settled down now with one woman. Where you run up and down have all kind of woman that's young girl come fight over you. You're a big man and you're a parliamentarian. Live an exemplary life.
Yes. The eyes office in the land, parliamentarian.
Come on.
That's why I have a problem with the Prime Minister going 4.5 years and still can't certify. That's not supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen. It is wrong.
It's wrong. It is wrong. Everybody who goes in front of the Eastern Commission, they pay their fine, or they find them guilty, and they move on. But this one man, the Prime Minister of the country, listen to me, as long as the Prime Minister is the Prime Minister of the country, Jamaica, we're going to suffer. Because he cannot say no to no foreign powers. They have too much dirt on him. He can't say no. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is a danger to our own country. Because the dirt when you have on the Prime Minister, it's unbelievable. You think they don't know that the Prime Minister cannot be certified?
Then the whole world no.
The whole world no. So they use him as a puppet. They use him. That's why when he came out the other day, when he was at the CARICOM and Jen, you get caught.
Honestly, I never know me that get caught. But me get caught. Because I say, I first be hearing come out and I said something like that. That means it was a shaman set up,
Yes.
It was a sham and setup.
This man is a deceiver, man.
Oh my God.
No, man. No.
A bad man.
Jamaica needs this. Okay. JLP win. JLP, I'm gonna ask you a question. You can't find somebody for you know, said the man I can't no party. You know, so the prime minister bring on the party.
Well, yeah, but no, the Labour right then not gonna say that, brother. They're gonna say the best prime minister Jamaica ever. Yeah.
And Jen, no, I believe some, because I have good friends in some of them not happy. I mean, there's an ultimatum this year. If it's something I will give Auntie Jen with the prime minister, it can't continue, man.
It can't continue. It shouldn't continue either. And
No.
I think from a moral point of view,
Yes.
there have to be somebody there that is responsible to say no. Go sit on
Why
one
you think
side.
why you think so much stealing are going on? Why you think? The prime minister. I'm gonna give you an example. I was working at Menancali place, a big place in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a warehouse there where they have a lot of running sneakers and everything, all type different brand. And the supervisor who control the storeroom, I watch him a couple of times. Well, I taking out sneakers. And I said, okay. Okay, I didn't say anything to him. I watched him a couple of weeks. So about 3 evenings straight, Mr. I'm watching. So one evening now, Mr. I said, well, all right. If the supervisor I take me, I go take two too.
Oh, wow.
So when we take it to him see it. So he said, no, you can't do that. Mr. Big Man, if you mention the next word out of your mouth, I put you in trouble. After 3 evenings, me sit down and watch you take out more than 5 beer at even time. He said, okay, all right. So the thing about the antigen, they know that the prime minister is not certified. So the country, I watch the prime minister. Everybody is taking what they deserve. It's coming from the top, ma'am. The fish rotten from the top, from the head. The country is rotten. And because we all say green and 1 PM, we don't see anything wrong with it. We don't see anything wrong with it. If you have your own son, ma'am, and he's a criminal, would you take criminal stuff from your son, ma'am?
No. You know what? I just talk about that. When they were getting in their teens, one day we were in the living room, and I said to all of them, I said, me tell you something. You see, anyone who ever come out on that ton, pie, man, I'm going to report you to the police. So one of them said, Mommy, you don't report me to the police. I said, yes, I'm going to report you to the police, because if I don't report you to the police, I'm going to get arrested. We take that same pie and turn it around for me, because I now can talk to you in here. So make sure none of you come be that. And I can lift my hands towards heaven and say, thanks be to God. None of them that chose that path.
Yeah, I have some brothers out there still in Jamaica there never choose that part either, because we grow in principles, you know, man. I'm old school, you know. The other day, my daughter looked at me and said, Dad, why you don't do online banking? I said, Dad, I'm going into the bank. I'm old school. I don't try to move away from my root. Listen, I live abroad, but Jamaica, my heart, I'm a soul. You know, follow me. Every morning, you see people come with them coffee in them, man. I'm not like that, mom. I don't follow. So I grow my kids. They are grown now, respectfully, and they are doing well. I grow my kids without mother.
Really?
Listen, mom. 2 of my kids I grow without mother. My youngest daughter, 19, her mom passed away when she was like 7 years old, man.
Oh.
She's 19 now.
Okay.
Going to college. My son, no mother. From 2 weeks old. He's 31 today. So what I do, man, I stand up for principles. That's me. That's why I said, me no green and me no orange. I'm a Jamaican. I want Jamaica to prosper, because I want to come back home, come live.
And it's nice, you know, when you're there, because, you know, like I said the other day, I was driving around River Road. I was going to a place named Akers Hill. Akazal or Akaz something like that. I never remember the name good. And when I reach around on the River Road, I see this lady with some nice, big, pretty star apple, you know. She was selling them at $1,000 per dozen. And I stop and I purchase a dozen of them. Man, they were sweet and juicy and nice. Me not get them nowhere else.
Jesus. Jamaica
So
paradise,
those are the things I love with Jamaica, man. Sunday morning, a young lady in my community, she plant vegetable. If you see the pretty bungalow, callaloo, pak chow, lettuce, you know, fresh and nice, man. It tastes so different from when I go purchase that. When we're that far now, we have to go in the supermarket to buy that.
That's why we need to protect our country. Because it has too much values, man.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't need the right people to run it.
Let me tell you something that I observed since the hurricane. The soil has been producing some in abundance. Wow. You know, some people about tomato can't even find buyers. Cucumber was one of the time. Them are begging for coming at the field, come buy it for $20 a pound. Since the hurricane is like the soil, something about it. The soil is just bearing. The only thing that is short is still banana. But everything, callaloo, pak chow, lettuce, tomato, you know.
I believe our farmers can be successful, man. You see this import license that the politicians have.
Yeah, man. It needs to
stop. It needs to scrap. It needs to scrap.
Yeah.
You can't have man selling onion, this. It needs to stop, man.
Yeah.
They are making they're getting millions now for pay. The politicians have hustling up. You're not supposed to hustle in a you not get good paid. Leave those things for the small farmers that they can.
A true man.
Jesus Christ. But
you know, for me though, like last week I went to the market and the person I'm buying from have local Irish and foreign Irish. I said, look here, but the local one there. I said, I don't care. You sell me the local one. Anytime I go to market, yes. A local, even sweet pepper, a local one may I buy.
Local? Yes, sir.
Me not business for there, and the local one may I buy. There is something, and the thing about, there's something about our local stuff.
It's the best, ma'am. It's the soil.
Oh.
It's the soil. It's the cut off of this importing this. It's not necessary.
Well, you know, so right now, the plant.
Imported light from this politician.
My plant like a couple stalk of scallion in my flowers garden. I've ever see how much me reap out of it.
All I'm saying to you, I respect your program.
Thank you.
Your views and your podcast that you did, I like it because, yes.
Thank you.
No, you're not. But what people don't understand, there's a government running the country. And as Andrew Williams said, we need to hold the government accountable. That's what we're doing. We're not doing anything wrong. That's what Andrew Williams, when he was in opposition, Andrew Williams said, nah, sit in a parliament with Mr. Oman.
Yeah, true.
Who did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And he didn't force have to fire the man. But this man, 4 years until then, I'm gone.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
You too, man.
Okay then. Thanks. Yeah, first you said the color is so refreshing, yeah. So then you're saying, I see what you said there, that they are paying groups in the PNP if they get Mark Golding out. You liberate them, we do anything, man, because Mark is a threat to them. So any little thing where they can do, forget. But me tell you something. You can do so much and no more. Duty tax. And I said, I'm going to tax me now. Anything we buy online, we have to pay. But want to see how much tax, that the tax I was. So for the bank already take tax out of our money. Every time you use the card, the bank tax we. If you put $1 million in the bank get about 200,000 out of it after you draw. Well, maybe we exaggerate that, but almost. Every time you push that card in a machine. So not like them a tax you one time on the amount of money where you have in it. Every time you use the money. And they're saying they're going to tax us now to use online. Huh? Well, let me say that, oh, no new tax. But all of them new tax, they were in there. If they were charging tax yearly and not take money, because we don't have no money for collect from the two airport in Jamaica for the next 12 years. The people then set the country in a bankruptcy, you know. And some stupid people when they have no sense don't understand this. So true, Fergie. That is so true. That is so true. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I like the discussion tonight. I may almost not come on tonight, you know. Man, one mind say the rain was falling in the evening come straight down and in evening the place cool and nice. I'm say tomorrow my birthday and I go to my bed early, you know. But one mind say you go lay down, you're not gonna fall asleep, so come keep your show. And I did enjoy the show. Then it's me, so them I go soon tax TikTok. I don't know how it go work. I don't hear about YouTube yet, so we're gonna watch out. The country broke. You know, whatever, the place I were planning to go, my daughter said I have to make the appointment. So I can't go there tomorrow. So you were telling me about where this place where you said the name again? Give me the name again. I can write it down. What the name of the place you give me, Fergie? Type in the name of the place where you tell me that up New Kingston. Cooper's Inn. Alright, Cooper's Inn. So like how much they sell a plate of food for Fergie? Oh, well, I'm not going to know where I have to pay US dollar. Because I'm not convert Jamaica dollar to US. That's another robbery. So that's a no-no. I'm not going there. The place where we talk about Betty and we have to make appointment. My daughter said, and every day they open and you have to make your appointment. We should have made the appointment for a day. So we now can go there tomorrow. We have to go on next. No, I'm not going to Jamaica and pay in a US dollar to a restaurant. Because first thing, the conversion of the Jamaica dollar, they're going to charge you more than even the rate to the US dollar. Because through it's not stable. So if say the rate is $10, they're going to charge you it at $12. And when the next day they charge gratuity and all them something. So I'm not put myself in that the expense there. We can't pay a Jamaican. Oh, well, we can't pay a Jamaican, fine. It depends if the rain falls. Because I tell you, we get a real shower rain this evening, boy. From last week, we get rain. I don't know what go on. I never say we get rain them time of year. Yeah, so... Well, we can say me thank God. Give God all the thanks. Give him all the praise that belongeth unto his name. He is worthy to be praised from the rising of the sun unto the setting. He remain God. Yes, he has given me another opportunity that I have circled around. I've circled around one more year. And I'm in a better place this year than last year. I am comfortable home. I have food on my table. I have a roof above me. You're saying go to the Coopers, you deserve it. I have a little lady in my life and she kind of like she want to roll me, so wherever. My daughter said we'll go tomorrow, then we'll go. She was saying this evening to me that we could go at Gloria's over Port Royal End, but I'm not so sure I want to go over there, but if she said that we'll go, we just go on. That's how we do it. It never matter me. While me get 2 steamed fish and something for eat, me alright. Buy 2 big fish. Steam them with my okra, my butter, and my sweet pepper, and every little thing. And I can't eat that with some, like a piece of bami, some crackers, some carrot, and everything cut up in it. And it nice, me good to, you know. Sometime again, we can go do whatever we have to do. As I said, the rain, we don't know where the rain is, so. We say we go. We just give God thanks for another day. I know something with me fussy about. It's just that me tell myself that I want to do it. But it's just what it is. And we just give thanks and praise. And then me never get my ear fixed up. Because the communication wasn't following online. But I'm going to get it fixed next week. No, me not go downtown. Me not go downtown, man. We find out. I must check out the one where you tell me about. Cooper's Inn. Let me Google it up and see what it look like. I don't know Kingston. It's a 9 Aining Road, Kingston. How about Aining Road there again? And some pasta something they make for a gym. I don't want a pasta. Pasta and... Oh, what that them I do? Let me show you a place and you tell me if it. It look familiar? Is the other stuff. Alright, let me click the image. Does it anything here familiar? It's a worldwide place. It don't have places all over, but this one look like. This look like the Jamaica one. No, this one a Palm Beach. Oh, may I mix it up? So let me see which one is Jamaica. You know, sir. You know, so when we go to Florida, we go. This must be the place we're going to. Oh. Yes. This one we go in Florida. This is the exact place, you know, this one, Fergie, in Florida. They do one thing there, it's very nice, that they make with the cornmeal and the corn in it. Oh, me need to type in restaurant Jamaica. All of them are come up, so I put in Jamaica. It's a real expensive restaurant. You can tell me for going to Massa. Look there. 9 Aining Road. So you walk through here, so look. It look familiar? Fergie, you're American, and when you come to Jamaica, you have American dollar. Yeah, this look like it, yeah. But I pass and see it, I never paid no attention, you know. Alright, it best thing, I just give God thanks and praise, as I said. I make it here, this far. Never know one time I would live to see today. God is good. So, this is where we're going to leave the program for tonight. Thanks for the support, for those who sharing tonight. And I am coming back home early, so I will be here. I will be here. I will be here. So have yourself a great night. Bye everybody. Love you. Con Henry. All of you over TikTok. Big up on yourself. Thanks for the support. Love you. Over here. Over here. Over TikTok. Over YouTube. Thanks for the support. Catch you the next time. Have on yourself a big, great night. Bye.